I bid you welcome.
I welcome you to my house.
Welcome to my house.
Welcome to my home.
Hello horror hounds, welcome to my horror house and welcome back to another Monster Monday. We're at 1972 and Godzilla vs Gigan. We join struggling manga artist Gengo Katoka seeking work and designing kaiju for children's comics. He gets a job at World Children's Land, a monster-themed children's theme park. It even has a Godzilla tower, and all the employees there talk about bringing peace to the whole world, except they always sound kind of sinister when they mention it. Yep, they're aliens. Giant cockroaches, in fact, from their dying homeworld on Nebula M, who wear dead humans as uniforms. They have two action signal tapes, reel-to-reel tapes that, when played, produce signals which get the attention of Anguirus and Godzilla way off on Monster Island. It turns out these tapes will be the aliens' method of signalling King Ghidorah and new space monster Gigan from deep space to come and soften the planet up for a full-scale alien invasion. Like, that's never been tried before and is bound to succeed. Godzilla and Anguirus are back in this, and they're now pretty chummy. In Godzilla Raids Again, they were natural enemies who fight on sight, but both characters now have mellowed over the years and they hang out on Monster Island, and Godzilla even bosses Anguirus about a bit. King Ghidorah was a surprise return for me. I wasn't expecting him in this movie, and I cheered when I saw his signature golden explosion in space, which announces Ghidorah's arrival. And finally, we have Gigan of the title. This is the first appearance for the character. He wasn't drafted in from any other film. He will, however, pop up in Toho's TV series Zone Fighter. Gigan's a kind of cyborg space monster with a buzzsaw type weapon on his chest and large metallic hooks. He can fly, and more importantly, he can make Godzilla bleed. When one of the aliens' action tapes is played, Godzilla picks up on it and sends Anguirus to the mainland to investigate. Yeah, that happens. The army is waiting for Anguirus though, and we get the usual parade of little model army vehicles, shots of soldiers readying their rifles as if they will do anything against Anguirus. All the model sets get set completely ablaze, and we launch loads of fireworks at the dude in the Anguirus suit. Once Anguirus swims all the way back to Monster Island to report in, we play a little bit of a waiting game as he and Godzilla then swim all the way back to try and head off Ghidorah and Gigan's attack. Before Earth's monsters arrive back for the fight, Ghidorah and Gigan attack Tokyo, as you would in one of these films. This Tokyo attack scene is intercut with lots and lots of old Ghidorah footage from him attacking Tokyo in previous movies, as well as reused footage of model buildings being blown up from loads of other previous films. Gigan's a new character, so all the stuff he destroys with him in shot is new footage. He tears into a few cheap looking building models before the tanks roll in on reels and reels of footage of tanks being destroyed and firing from previous movies. This money saving method of using old footage means that the attack on Tokyo doesn't flow at all. It's not crafted as a scene. It doesn't build like a crafted scene. It's just bits and pieces from other movies, all stitched together one after the other. The scene even jumps around between day and night, so little care is taken to construct an impressive set piece. Even when Godzilla and Anguirus arrive to finally do battle, they pair off so that the footage of Anguirus versus Ghidorah from Destroy All Monsters can be sort of jammed into the film at that point. So this final fight jumps inexplicably from World Children's Land set to the Mount Fuji set from Destroy All Monsters. All of which is a real shame, because Amongst all of this, Godzilla takes a real beating from Gigan, whose chest blade slices him up real good as he flies past. Then we find out that the Godzilla Tower is a disguised laser cannon which pounds Godzilla into submission. It's like watching the final round in a Rocky movie, and you can almost picture Mickey yelling at Godzilla, "Get up, you bum! Get up and fight!" This is the last film in which Godzilla is played by Haruo Nakajima, who's played the character since 1954's original Gojira. The film employs, I guess it's because the main human character is a comic book artist, but it employs bizarre animated speech bubbles for Godzilla and Anguirus to talk to one another. This is just another way that Earth's monsters are increasingly given personalities, something which has been happening for the last 10 films or so. It's not something that's afforded to the space monsters because they're alien and they're monsters and they're the baddies. In all fairness, I should have loved a film where alien cockroaches wearing the bodies of dead humans summon two space monsters to battle Earth's defenders, but I didn't love it. Despite game performances by all the human actors, the entire endeavour was deflated by the reliance on a mind-boggling amount of old footage. The scenes of destruction, which should be the jewels in the crown of any Godzilla movie, are not crafted but merely plopped in front of you like a bowl of slop that you're expected to eat.